Nashali Vera and Nevan Van Oynik. And for the Rhinebeck Hawks, the starters are Amana Ohan, Melkito Dentico, and Mason Reitman, and Parker Gunnerman, and Kaylin Kasani Herman.
Yep, no scores yet. Both teams having a couple of shots each. Rhinebeck with 2 attempts. Now Ellenville with 1. Now Ellenville has 2 attempts. And their 3rd attempt is good. They get their first points of the game.
Ellenville's up 2-0 to start the game.
Shot from the left side. Looked like it was blocked, but she just shot it out of bounds in the end. So we are live on YouTube this evening, and as this broadcast also gets repeated on Channel 20 in the future. So we thank you for joining us live. If you are live with us, it's Tuesday, January 30th at 6:05 p.m. And steal there for Ramos. Avoids the foul.
Ramos bringing up the court. Misses the lay.
And surely she's fouled. But not while going for the shot, so no free throws just yet.
Nevaeh Roller inbounding the ball to Nevaeh Ramos.
Oh, and just
it's a steal for Rhinebeck.
Yeah, good steal there.
Another steal for Nevaeh Ramos. Oh, and it's another steal for Rhinebeck. Ellenville comes out with the rebound.
Yeah, Vader Stewart slows it down. Roller to Ramos.
Ramos with the pull-up J, and it's good.
Yep, nice bank shot. Makes it Ellenville 4, Rhinebeck 0. Five and a half to go here in the first quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Puts up the 2, no good. The rebound, no good. And Ellenville's going to come away with Roller. That's going to be a foul on the far side against the Ellenville number 12. It'll be Nashali Vera.
Ellenville will be inbounding the ball into play now. Veda Stewart for the 3, and it doesn't fall.
So Ellenville still with the only points of the game with 4. Rhinebeck yet to score in the opening 3 minutes. So thank you for doing this last-minute commentating for us, Jonah. I know that you've you commentated a few games before, though.
No problem.
Not your first time doing a Blue Devils game.
Veda Stewart for the 3. Oh, and that one won't fall.
Yep, Van Dunk tried to catch the rebound. But the Hawks have it. Pushes, she went for the jump shot. That's going to be a foul. And our first free throw of the game. Maybe Rhinebeck can get their first points of the game here. Number 10 goes to the line. That's going to be Amanda Ohan.
Rhinebeck misses their first free throw. 1 more to go.
They get the rebound, though. And that's their first points of the game. 2 points on the board for the Hawks.
Great hustle by Rhinebeck. Nevaeh Ramos for the 3. Deep shot.
Yep, 25 collects the rebound. What's the call there? Is it a travel call? Van Dunk comes out for Blue Devils. It's a foul committed by Rhinebeck. Ramos tries another field goal. Is unsuccessful. This time she cuts inside.
That one won't fall either. Rhinebeck inbounding the ball.
Hear the coach for Rhinebeck there saying you can't lose number 21. He's referring to Ellenville's Ramos, I think. So they've already identified Ramos as a key player for Blue Devils. And it's going to be a jump ball. Ellenville's number 4, Dalianis Ortega. Try not to let go. It's going to be Rhinebeck to inbound it. So Rhinebeck coached by Liam Schoonmaker with JV coach Samantha Ross. There is Dalianis. Her shot is no good, but Ellenville gets the rebound. Can't convert it. So interesting, Rhinebeck almost have the same colors as Ellenville. They're in a dark blue with yellow trim. But I guess their dark blue is almost purple compared to the more royal blue of the Ellenville Blue Devils. Playing tonight in their home colors of white with blue trim.
Nevaeh Ramos for the 3. That one doesn't fall.
Yeah, but she's 0 for 3 right now on her 3-point attempts. Hits the side of the rim, goes out. 2 minutes 47 to go here in the first quarter. Blue Devils leading 4 points to 2. And the shot is unsuccessful. Oh, and a pass for nobody.
That's going to be out of bounds. Rhinebeck ball.
I think she was looking for Ortega, but totally mistimed the pass.
Rhinebeck inbounding. Number 10 bringing it up the court. Passes to number 13 on the left wing. Goes around the screen. Passes to number 21. Number 21 drives and pulls the jumper, and it's no good. Looks like it's going to be Rhinebeck ball on the inbounds.
Yep, 12 under the basket. That's Melquitu Dentico. Melquita.
Number 21 with another field goal, and she misses. Nevaeh roller passes to Nevaeh Ramos, pushing it up the court. Passes to Ortega for the field goal.
Yeah, deep 2-point shot there. Making it 6-2.
Ellenville ball.
Nice. Spin under the basket, almost in the paint.
Tawana Harrington with the 2-pointer.
Ellenville 8 points to 2 now. Deep shot was no good from Rhinebeck, so now Ramos brings it up. Oh, and she tried for another one. Unlucky this time, Ortega. So we got a timeout, Rhinebeck. Coach Schoonmaker calling this one.
It's going to be 8-2 going into the timeout. Ellenville lead by 6.
What's your thoughts on the first quarter, Jonah?
So far, this has been a pretty close game. Rhinebeck just needs to get something going offensively to keep up with the Blue Devils' pace right now.
Yeah.
But it's been a fairly evenly matched game.
Yeah, they're not too successful yet with their shots, Rhinebeck.
Yeah.
They can work on that. Blue Devils obviously hitting 8 to the Rhinebeck 2, but still a fairly low-scoring game. If Rhinebeck can start getting their shooting boots on, they can catch up pretty quick. But they got to find them. If it stays like this, and Ellenville keep scoring and they don't, Ellenville's going to pull away pretty quick here. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you see Coach Katie Burns, assisted by JV head coach Reggie Steele, and Coach Eccles there for the Blue Devils. Not a bad first 6 minute 45 seconds from the Blue Devils. Not bad at all. So a minute 14 to go. Ball's inbounded. Travel call. Yeah.
Ellenville ball.
Nice drive from Ramos. And she makes it without being fouled.
Nevaeh Ramos with the floater.
Yep, really nice footwork from Ramos. Number 12 doing her best not to travel. Dentico for Rhinebeck. And then in the end, the shot came in. It was off target, or it was a pass over the net. Well, Ellenville ball. 23 seconds to go until the end of the first quarter. Pass back to Ramos, wasn't quite expecting it.
That's going to be a turnover for the Ellenville Blue Devils. Rhinebeck ball.
.16 seconds to go until the end of the first quarter. Can Rhinebeck get something on the board to give them some positivity entering the next break? 8 seconds. Pass inside. This could be it. Oh, unlucky. Hits the rim, bounces out. Right to the basket. The rebound is no good.
Rhinebeck can't get much going in the paint right now.
No, they had a chance right at the end there to maybe make it 4 points on the board, but just couldn't find them. And so they'll go in disappointed that they have only got 2 points to their name so far. As we mentioned just about a minute ago, the only hope they have at the moment is that Ellenville isn't stretching the lead as of yet, but they've already got an 8-point lead. And if Rhinebeck don't start scoring, Ellenville can just score 2 points here, 2 points there, and they're gonna win comfortably anyway.
Yeah, I think if you're Ellenville right now, I would be sitting like with a comfortable lead, but you can't get too relaxed and let Rhinebeck sneak back into this one. Yep,
complacency, never a good thing in sports. Let's run down your Rhinebeck roster one more time. You might see some of the subs here in this shot. You've got number 2, Asta Reitz. Number 10, Amanda Ohan. Number 12, Melkita Dentico. Number 13, Maslin Amy. Number 14, Ella Donnelly. Number 15, Madison Renali. Number 20, Hannah Sharp. Number 21, Parker Gutterman. Number 22, Abigail Connolly. And number 25, Kaylani Kaznia Herman. That's your complete varsity roster for the Hawks. So I know many of our viewers won't be as familiar with those players as they will be with the Blue Devils. We try to bring you as many of the home games as we can here, both boys and girls. on our YouTube channel. I don't think we've missed any games yet. We had some disruptions in the past couple of weeks from bad weather, causing a couple of games to be either postponed or canceled. So this week's a busy week. There's girls playing home tonight. Tomorrow the boys are home. Friday the girls are home again.
To kick off the quarter here, Rhinebeck has the ball. With a deep three.
Just as the shot clock was going off there, I think it would have just counted. But instead it's kept inbounds from Ortega. She goes the full length of the court.
Nevaeh Ramos splits the double team. Passes it to Ortega. Into Nevaeh. Roller into the paint, but it's a turnover and Rhinebeck ball.
Deep shot, hits the rim and bounces out. Ramos gets the rebound. Passes up high to an unmarked Blue
Big
Devil.
shot for the Ellenville Blue Devils.
I think that was Harrington, right?
Yes.
Number 10. And she is a 9th grader, Tawanya Harrington. Making it 12-2 right there. Rhinebeck can't quite find the basket again. They're hitting. They've started to hit the rim a few times now. Now they just need to get it to go to the right side of that rim. Harrington to Roller. Roller with the easy two, but can't connect it. And Rhinebeck should get away with this one.
Rhinebeck passes to number 10. Oh, bounces off the backboard, and it's a miss.
Yep, doesn't get much cleaner than that. Number 10 with the miss. Here's Ellenville's Ramos to the 12.
Nevaeh Ramos with a great pass there, but
It was Nashali Vera, right?
Nashali Vera couldn't connect with a jumper.
5.5 to go here in the second period. Blue Devils leading by 10. Rhinebeck only with one score on the board. Not for lack of trying. Under the basket, passes to the 12, and she is fouled.
It's going to be 2 shots for Rhinebeck.
Yeah, it's going to be Melkita Dentico going to the line. Ellenville's number 5. Veda's going to be coming in. Veda Stewart coming in for Harrington. And she makes it. Melkita gets 3 on the board now. And the second one unsuccessful, so Rhinebeck has 3 points now, but Ramos goes right down the court, almost makes 2 back for Ellenville, but just misses. Got some space here, top of the key, goes through the paint. And I thought she was fouled, but I think she just lost control of the ball out of bounds. Ellenville ball. Oh, and miscontrolled from Ellenville's number 4, Ortega.
Rhinebeck with possession. Trying to get something going in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Ellenville gets the rebound.
Yeah, that was good work from the 12.
Passes it to Nevaeh Roller.
Oh, and a great block.
Denied by number 25.
Yep, 25 for that's Kailani.
That is a great defensive hustle by the Rhinebeck Hawks.
Yeah,
Trying to claw back into this one.
Kasnia Herman there got back really well. Clean block. And she gets the rebound here. And the shot is blocked by Ramos that time. And Ramos tries to keep it in. Hold. No subs allowed yet for Blue Devils. I think because it's Rhinebeck ball, or the refs are just checking something. It's going to be Rhinebeck ball, but 24 is allowed to come in. That's going to be Jillian Schaub for number 4, Dalianis Ortega.
Looks like it's going to be out of bounds on Ellenville. Rhinebeck ball. Yeah.
4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Off the backboard and no good. That ball's going to find its way across and go out. Schaub gives it away. Rhinebeck breaks.
Puts up the layup, and it's another miss for the Rhinebeck Hawks.
Yeah.
Ellenville ball.
Unlucky in the end.
Ellenville is playing incredible defense right now.
Yep, not allowing the Hawks anything. Offense is a little bit sloppy. They could tighten that up, but not that they really need to with their strong defense. As you mentioned, they're still in command of this game. 9-point lead.
The Hawks can't buy a bucket right now.
She keeps it in bounds nicely. The 12 to the 13. 7 on the shot clock. I can hear the crowd, well, the bench for Rhinebeck calling it out to them. It's another shot. That should have reset the shot clock.
Incredible defense.
Yep, Blue Devils strong today. Not giving Rhinebeck anything. Looks like maybe a timeout called by Blue Devils. Coach Katie Burns. So yeah, right, as you mentioned, Blue Devils defense combined with not the hottest offense for Rhinebeck means they've only scored 3 points all game, 2 in the first quarter, 1 here so far in the second quarter.
It's been a really slow start.
That was
start.
Yeah, that was a foul line shot in this quarter. So as you say, that's not just because of the offense is maybe weak, it's because solid defense from Blue Devils.
Yeah. The Blue Devils defense is playing incredible right now.
Yeah, tremendous.
And with a great defense, you have more opportunities to convert on the offensive end. Yep. And even if they're playing a little sloppy right now, I mean, that will only fade. And if they keep up at this rate, it's going to be really hard for the Rhinebeck Hawks to get back into this game.
Yep, I agree. Rhinebeck struggling in this game. Nice spin from Roller. .12 with the foul against her. So Dentico. Blue Devils, Harrington coming back in for Schaub. Ramos going to get it. Now she's fouled going for the shot, I think. Nevaeh Roller. So she'll go to the line here. So Rhinebeck subs out the 25.
Nevaeh Roller misses her first free throw. 1 more to go. And it's no good. It's going to be Rhinebeck ball.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes to go here. Rhinebeck just desperately wanting to get some buckets as we approach halftime. Oh, and they're going to lose the ball. Almost a backcourt violation. And she's got some space to drive into the 21. Ellenville gets the ball back. Roller just about controls it behind her. Finds Harrington.
Harrington in the paint for 2. Rhinebeck bringing it up the court.
That's making your offense count there.
Number 10.
Rhinebeck had the ball, had a couple of chances at driving in the paint.
Passes to number 12. She drives in and draws the foul. Looks like she's going to get 2 shots on the line.
Yeah, Ellenville keeping Rhinebeck at that nice, comfortable arm's length of about 10 points. They have an 11-point lead right now. It's going to be 14. 12 again. Melkita Dentico.
One thing the Rhinebeck Hawks have been really excelling at is getting to the line and drawing fouls in the paint.
Yeah, she makes the first one. Dentico makes it 14-4. And she makes the second one.
That's going to cut the Ellenville Blue Devils lead just to 9 points.
Yeah, that's more like it from Rhinebeck. That'll give them some confidence here.
Nevaeh roller to Tawana Harrington, and it looks like it's going to be out. Kick ball off of Rhinebeck, Ellenville ball.
Stewart out, Ortega in. Jump shot is an air ball from Harrington. Rhinebeck recovers the ball. Number 30 with the foul. That would be Nevaeh Roller. Cross to the 10. Can she find a shooting lane? She can't. Instead, white number 12, Nashali Vera with the foul. Timeout called by Rhinebeck head coach. So Blue Devils in command of this game with 1:15 to go.
So what are your thoughts on this game so far?
I think Rhinebeck is not the strongest offensive team. So I think Ellenville only has to score 14 points to be in a commanding lead so far, almost halfway through the game, as we have a member of our tech crew joining us right now. Victor is here. So that means I can take over my regular just commentating duties. Hey, Jonah.
Yeah.
In the first half, I was commentating and doing camera, but now big shout out to Victor, who is going to help us out on the camera this evening. So thank you for coming along, Victor. Thank you, Jonah, for helping out, doing some commentating today.
Ellenville rebound goes to Veda Stewart. Passes to Nevaeh Roller.
Oh, hits the rim.
Ellenville with a 3, but it doesn't go in.
Yeah, I mean, Rhinebeck coming into this game only scoring 5 points so far. Just not gonna win you a game. As you mentioned, good defense from Ellenville all night, pretty much.
They're gonna need a big comeback right now.
That was a good shot, but it's too heavy.
Nevaeh Roller passes the ball
Roller
up to midnet.
Yeah, high pass to the 21.
Ramos. Rhinebeck ball, number 13. With the turnover, Ellenville ball. Nevaeh Ramos bringing it up the court on the break.
She gets ahead
Takes
of
it
her.
up strong, and it's good.
Yep, did really well to get ahead of the defender, who did well not to trip her up. But a clean 2-point shot for Ellenville. Again, they lead by 11. 8 seconds in the half. And that's pretty much how the score is going to finish.
Solid quarter.
Yeah, Blue Devils, no complaints. They ended the first period up 8 points to 2. So they score another 8 points and limit the Hawks to 3. So in terms of a game plan, it's pretty much going as pretty much as good as Coach Burns will want it to go.
So far, that was the Rhinebeck Hawks' best quarter, but not by much.
Right, by
Only
1
1
point.
point.
So we're going to take a little short break here for halftime, and we'll be back for the second half of Rhinebeck versus Ellenville. Keep it here. And we're back for the second half here of varsity basketball. It is the girls varsity teams of Ellenville taking on Rhinebeck. We are home tonight in Ellenville. Home of the Blue Devils taking on the Hawks. Blue Devils leading right now by 16 points to 5. This is Mr. Buckler, and joining me on the microphone tonight, we have Jonah Althouse. Thank you so much for joining me, Jonah. Remind our listeners what grade you're in, Jonah?
I'm in 9th.
9th grader, Mr. Althouse with us. Ellenville restarts the second half with the ball and gets it back from a sloppy possession there. And 2 points quickly on the board within 15 seconds. And we've talked a lot so far about Rhinebeck just failing to get their offense to get cooking. They have 5 points from the entire game. I think they had 2 in the first quarter, 3 in the second.
Yeah.
And they really need to just get a few on the board if they want to stand any chance of coming back, and they missed one right there.
Big rebound for Nevaeh Roller.
Oh, and a bump from Ramos. Gets it away from the 14. She's trying. Ella Donnelly.
Nevaeh Ramos for the mid-ranger. Rhinebeck calls on the rebound. And Ellenville with the steal. Puts up the layup, and it's good.
Nice shot from 12. Charlie Vera. So we already have a timeout.
So what do you think Rhinebeck is going to be discussing in the huddle right now going into this timeout?
Well, being that we're 1 minute into the quarter, and it was 16 to 5, and Ellenville scored. Now Ellenville, we mentioned, they've scored 8 points per quarter, and so at 8-minute quarters, that's an average of 1 point per minute. They just got 4 points in 1 minute, so they just quadrupled their average. So I think that's what the Rhinebeck Hawks coach is quick to try to address here. Is like, it was a 10-point game for much of the game until now all of a sudden it's a 15-point game, and if it keeps up like that, it's not going to be good. Now there is some activity on the Rhinebeck bench here, maybe the first aid kit. I'm not sure I don't see any player who's visibly injured. Maybe it's an Ellenville player, maybe it's a Rhinebeck player, not sure, but it might be an injury timeout. So maybe it's not a tactical timeout, maybe it's an injury timeout.
Possibly.
For lack of a better term. Could be the number 10 for Rhinebeck getting some treatment. Amanda Ohan, 11th grader.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like an ice pack getting ready for Ohan. So she might be out the game. Oh, she might have a nosebleed. She might be out the game either temporarily or permanently. She is walking fine, but she might have to just take care of a nosebleed or something like that, or a cut. So a minute in, Ellenville, dominant first minute here of the third quarter. Coach Burns, I mean, in these kinds of games, if you're up, I mean, as you mentioned, you can't get complacent. You're up 15 points at the start of the third quarter. You would imagine if they get to within a 20-point lead with a lot of time left, you're going to start to see the bench rotated quite a bit, and you're going to see probably these are the games where you try new plays. If you have things, like special tactical plays that you want to try out.
Get things
right. These
working.
These are the games to try.
Getting used to new stuff.
Yep.
For when big games come around the corner,
right.
And you might need those plays.
Right. You can at least if you've got a play which might be a little bit unorthodox, if you practiced it 2 or 3 or several times in a game like this, then when it comes time in a game where it might really matter, it's not your first time trying this play. You can say, remember that time against that team we did it? Did like 5 times successfully or whatever it might be. So I think that's where we'll end up. As you say, Ellenville can't get complacent, 15-point lead, but based on what we've seen, I don't think Rhinebeck's going to start scoring buckets left and right. As I say that,
Rhinebeck draws the possibly and one, as you mentioned.
Right, they get on the board.
They can't get a bucket, but they do.
So that's why, again, they can't get complacent yet. They're still up by 13.
And there's still a lot of time left on the clock.
Sure, 6.5 to go here in the third.
Let's see if this will be an and one.
11th grader Dentico at the line. Ramos tried not to fall into the box, and she misses. So I forgot to shout out our man Victor on the camera again. Shout out to Victor. Just watch your headroom, Victor. Tilt down a bit.
It's going to be Ellenville ball on the inbounds. Vera passes to Stewart.
Oof, deep jump shot from the 4. Unsuccessful. Looking at the age of the roster too, it's a fairly young roster. I mean, maybe Rhinebeck isn't the largest basketball programs. There's only 2 seniors on their roster, 21 and 25. Ellenville has 4 by comparison. One 9th grader, 3 10th graders, and then one.
It's going to be Rhinebeck ball in the inbounds.
4 11th graders. Blue Devils, although they have 4 seniors, they have 2 freshmen in Harrington and Ramos.
Yeah.
Travel call.
I think most of the Ellenville Blue Devils starting lineup is underclassmen.
Yeah, the only senior roller would be the only starting senior, I think. So a team with plenty of room to grow for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, for sure. Rhinebeck calls in the rebound.
I mean, I did not have the time to check the records coming into this game, but I believe the varsity girls team has a losing record so far this season. So it's already been a tough year for them, but they'll take games like this whenever they can get them.
Yeah. Nevaeh roller in the paint. Draws the foul. Looks like she's going to be on the line for 2 shots.
I could be wrong. I'll let you handle the commentary. I'm actually going to look it up. I don't want to do any disservice to the girls' varsity record. If it is a winning record or an even record, let me look that up real quick. So
I think it might be at 500.
Yeah, it might be close. So that's why I'm going to check that real quick. I don't want to speak ill of their record if it's better than I think it is. So let me look it up real quick while you're on full commentary duties for the next 60 seconds, Jonah.
Nevaeh roller on the inbounds. Passes it to Veda. Passes to Nevaeh Ramos. Veda Stewart for the 3. It's no good. Nevaeh roller gets the rebound. It's going to be looking like Ellenville ball on the inbounds. Yeah, Ellenville ball. Nevaeh roller passes it into Nevaeh Ramos at the top of the key. Passes it to Veda Stewart. And she misses the 3-point attempt. Nevaeh roller gets the rebound. And Rhinebeck with the steal. Rhinebeck at the top of the key. Passes it to the wing. And into the paint. Number 25. With the turnover, it's going to be Ellenville ball. Nevaeh Ramos bringing it up the court with the hezzy to the wing for the 3, and it's no good. Rhinebeck with the rebound.
Oh, it hits the rim, bounces out.
Nevaeh Ramos to Veda Stewart for the layup. She misses the cupcake lay, but hustles back on the defensive end. And
Nice.
Rhinebeck makes a 2-point conversion to cut the lead just to 9 points.
Yeah, so Ellenville's record is 1-7. So it's a losing record for Blue Devils. They've only won once so far. They're looking at their second win of the season tonight, 22-9.
As Tawana Harrington puts up a 2-pointer. Ellenville Blue Devils have been really dominating the paint in this game and grabbing every board.
Ooh.
Nevaeh Ramos brings it up the court, and it's going to be a turnover, Rhinebeck ball.
Oh, and you mentioned Rhinebeck's scoring output. It's increasing by 1 so far each quarter. They had 2 in the first, 3 in the second. They've got 4 so far with more than 2.5 minutes to go. So it's just not accelerating fast enough, or is it? No, not that time.
They might need a miracle to get back into this one.
Yeah, Blue Devils up by 13.
Nevaeh Ramos pulls a 3, and it's good.
Great shot, making it 25-9. There's going to be a sub call or a timeout call? Regular timeout by Rhinebeck coach. So if Ellenville's 1-7 coming into this game, let me see if I can find the equivalent record for Rhinebeck. Give us a nice close-up of the Blue Devil huddle, would you, Victor?
Yeah. I wonder if this is actually an unexpected, like, underdog
matchup
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think either team is having the best season.
Yeah. Rhinebeck misses the 3. Nevaeh Ramos leading the charge with the layup. Great fast break offense from the Ellenville Blue Devils.
Yeah, I believe the Hawks are 1-5, so they've also only won once so far this season.
But technically,
a better record.
They have a better record.
Right, they've only lost 5.
So this is technically an underdog lead right now.
Yep, Blue Devils the underdog in this game, even though they're at home. That's right. Unless something crazy happens, it's going to be a 2-7 victory after this game for Blue Devils. Should they hold on to the win? Nice jumper. Unlucky not to get it on target. Just over a minute and a half to go until the fourth quarter.
Nevaeh passes it to Veda Stewart. Saves it from going out of bounds.
Blue Devils just stepping on the gas a little bit.
And it's good. Continues their lead to 20 points.
Yep, Michelle Oliveira. And that's probably what Coach Burns wanted to see. Just, you know, if you're going to dominate the game, if you want to have a chance of rotating players, and we mentioned trying things out in the fourth quarter, then you really got to be in a position where you can do that. So that means take it seriously, play aggressive, play offensive. And that's what they've done this quarter.
With the layup.
Hits the underside of the rim. Nice post play. She'll go to the line. Number 25. That's Kaylani Kaznia Herman.
That is going to
be an and
possibly be an and one attempt.
Yeah.
Ellenville with a 18-point commanding lead going into the end of this third quarter.
So they're trying to well, referee
looked a little bit angry over there.
Well, I heard Coach Burns for Ellenville just question who committed the foul. And I forgot who I saw. They kind of talked about there being the 5.
Well, it's always a foul.
Get a shot of this, Victor. Go ahead. Show Coach Burns talking to the ref there. Yeah, follow the ref. Ooh.
He looks a little angry. That's a tech, I believe.
Against Ellenville coach.
Against the Ellenville coach.
Some confusion here.
I think most of the players are really confused right now.
It is a technical foul to the Ellenville coach.
That's going to be a shot for the
Yeah, and it's going to be an
Rhinebeck
extra
Hawks. So they're
shot.
gonna get 2
You're
shots.
going to get 2 shots here. Again, I don't think it's going to cost Burns anything. Coach Burns, that is, in this game. They're already up by so many.
I don't really know what that was about.
Right.
But
I mean, again, you're in such a dominant position. What was the argument about? I mean, if there was a miscommunication about which player committed the foul or something like that, then fair enough. But you're up by almost 20 points. Just let it go.
Yeah. Honestly, not much to argue about.
I think it's. I mean, and the 5 has only committed 1 foul. If it was her, maybe. I mean, if it was the 10, I can understand. The 10 is close to fouling out. He's committed 4 fouls.
How many fouls do you need to foul?
I think it's 5. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the first of the Tech shots, and the second of the Tech foul shots. There you go. So they make both of their technical foul shots.
So Rhinebeck gets some free points there.
Yep, 16 points deficit, and Coach Burns having to deal with the foul against her. The Rhinebeck coach looks a little bit surprised himself.
Well,
that was some drama we didn't have throughout this game yet.
Yeah.
Nice bump by Roller, no foul.
Looks like it's going to be out on Rhinebeck. Ellenville ball. 34 seconds. They should play for 1 shot.
Yeah. 24 on the shot clock, 27 on the game clock, so they will have to take a shot before the clock goes. There's one. Stewart, unlucky. 25 gets the rebound, and now Rhinebeck has 16 seconds to push the ball. They can't take too long. Back and forth between the 14 and the 10.
Ellenville ball with 5.7 left on the clock for this quarter.
We'll see here if they can pull something out before the
to
clock goes.
Ramos.
Ramos almost falls down. It's going to be a jumping shot here. It's the backboard.
That's going to be it for the 3rd quarter.
That's it for the 3rd quarter. In some ways, most entertaining quarter we've seen.
Yes.
Thanks to the last couple of minutes.
Agreed.
Well, the Blue Devils dominated the quarter. They were up 16 points. Well, they'd scored 16 points, right? 8 points per quarter. Now they've just scored from 16 to 29, 13 points.
That has by far been their best quarter.
Yeah, but then look at Rhinebeck. We said they had scored 2 and then 3. They were at 5. They just scored 8. And 2 of those were from that technical foul.
2 dominant offensive performances for both squads here.
This game just woke up here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Ellenville, again, they should have built such a lead here. 16 points, you would think they can command it.
16
But 16
is possible.
It was 20.
It was 20.
Right.
And the Rhinebeck offense could get started at any moment. If they can hold back the Ellenville offense on the defensive end, they could possibly sneak back into this one and maybe bring this to overtime.
Yeah. Well, if they went from 2 to 3 to 8, difference of 1, then difference of 5. So they're
building momentum.
Right. If they could get a difference of 10, that would give them 18. If they could score 18 points, they would overtake the Blue Devils. But they'd have to have strong defense as well. And Blue Devils themselves are building up a head of steam as well. So let's see here. Promises to be. Here you can see. Well, we can see Coach Burns talking to Coach Schoonmaker here, down by the scoreboard, just to kind of clarify what she was talking about and concerned about. So we're back underway. Final quarter.
And that's going to be a big 3 for the Ellenville Blue Devils.
Yeah.
That one is going to cost the Rhinebeck Hawks.
Clean shot from Nishali Vera.
Rhinebeck gets one on the other end.
Yep, back at it. .14 with the foul against Ramos. Ella Donnelly, 9th grader. Ramos with plenty of time. Can't make the shot.
That one falls a little bit short. Rhinebeck bringing it up the court. Passes to number 10 on the wing, driving into the basket, and converts for 2.
Amanda Ohan. Now, she was the player they sent to the line when they had those 2 tech shots. So clearly that's who the coach probably thinks is his strongest free throw shooter. And she made a good 2-point layup. Here she is again. She's clean through. No defense.
Bringing it up the court. Makes the wide open layup to cut the lead to just
13
points.
Well,
This has been a hot start for the Rhinebeck.
Ellenville's starting to sleep a little bit. The Hawks are
They cannot fall asleep. Ellenville cannot fall asleep on this. Nevaeh Ramos misses the 2-point attempt. Rhinebeck turnover.
Drop the
Ellenville
ball.
ball. Nevaeh roller. Passes to Veda Stewart. To Nevaeh Ramos on the corner, driving in and misses the layup.
So both teams chasing only their 2nd victory of the season here. So this game means a lot to both teams.
Yeah. Hopefully, if the Ellenville Blue Devils win this, that should be like a good confidence booster to like go into the rest of the season.
Yeah. Not too many games left in the season.
There's not many games left, yeah, but
I don't think they'll be able to make sections at this point unless they were to win maybe every game from here to the end of the season.
yeah. Who knows? Maybe this is what they need.
Yeah. Kickstart it,
yeah.
yeah. Get a 2nd win here, hopefully. 6 minutes to go.
Ellenville ball.
Blue Devils up by 13.
Nevaeh roller on the inbounds.
Number 3 is going to come out. That was Nancy Alarcon.
Michelle Oliveira passes to Nevaeh Ramos with the floater. No good. She gets their own rebound and puts it up for the layup. And that's going to be 2 more points for the Ellenville Blue Devils, increasing their lead to 15 points. Rhinebeck passes to number 10, back to number 14. Number 10 in the corner misses the 2-point attempt. Number 25 with the rebound, puts it back up for 2. And Rhinebeck fights for 2 points.
Yep, 25's had a good game. Kesnia Herman, so has number 12 there making the basket. Dentico. So Rhinebeck's, growing into this game.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Very slow start, but they are having a much better 2nd half than they had in the first. They scored 5 points total first half.
Yeah.
Which means they've already got 16 in the 2nd half.
It's going to be Rhinebeck ball in the inbounds. Pass to number 14. Number 14 bringing it up the court. Passes to the wing. Back to number 14 at the top of the key. And Rhinebeck shoots another 2. Oh, bank shot, and it's no good. Looks like it's going to be off of Ellenville. Rhinebeck ball.
I mean, so much of sports is confidence, right? Rhinebeck just had a very slow, non-confident start, but now with a few calls going their way, some shots banking in, their confidence is high right now.
I said look to get it in the paint, and yeah.
There it is. Those were bouncing out in the first half. Now they're bouncing in. So
that's what's been working for them. So
and this is why Coach Burns is probably concerned.
Yeah.
Because, again, to be up by 20 points, and we were discussing, oh, this is going to be probably an easy win, which it still could be. There's a nice 2-point shot there from Harrington.
But Rhinebeck still has a little bit of time left. Ellenville ball, it looks like.
But this is what you want to see, right? You don't want to see just a game just go into just a dull 4th quarter with nothing to play for. Rhinebeck's bringing it, so Ellenville has
Veda Stewart for 3.
Ellenville has to keep it up here.
She misses. Yeah, agreed.
Ellenville can't just sit back and, as we mentioned, play the subs.
Yeah.
They're having to keep up. Or else Rhinebeck is coming.
With a great block there. Rhinebeck with the deflection. It's going to be out off Rhinebeck.
So Rhinebeck so far, timeout Rhinebeck. They've scored 18 points in this half compared to 5 in the first half. So they've already more than tripled their first half output. And there's still 3 minutes, 51 seconds to go. So Rhinebeck's offense definitely, I mean, a remarkable improvement. Blue Devils, I forget what they had at halftime.
Even if you lose, if Rhinebeck loses this, they still can walk away with the fact that they kept it.
Yeah, they brought their game.
They brought their game, and they improved throughout the game. And
absolutely.
Yeah, there's been some great improvements that we've been witnessing throughout this game. So, speaking of the Rhinebeck Blue Devils, what do you think they're going to need to get maybe force overtime?
For Rhinebeck? They need to keep them what they've been doing. I mean, 3 minutes, 51 seconds is not that much time to make up a 13-point deficit. But the referee said, come on, come on, coach, let's go. They're going to have to just keep doing what they've been doing. Hope that Ellenville, I guess, is a little unlucky on some of their offense, and hope the defense comes up big. And then the offense, they got to hope that just keeps going. We mentioned some of those shots were not falling in the first half. This half, they are falling in. And that's mainly down to confidence and sometimes a bit of luck going your way. So Rhinebeck's going to need a little bit of both if they want to force overtime.
Veda Stewart misses the shot.
Too many shots like that just off target.
Brings it up the court on the break.
Number 14 under pressure.
Struggling under the defense there. Michelle Oliveira passes to Nevaeh Ramos, and she keeps it alive.
Roller stolen away. Oh. Number 21.
Number 21 misses the wide open layup.
Lacking just a little bit of composure there on the breakaway. Oh, and Harrington goes down, no foul.
Rhinebeck, number 25, hauls in the rebound, but it looks like Tawana Harrington is in some slight pain right now. But she's walking, she's fine.
So just under 3 minutes here. Ellenville still leading by 13. Should be enough of a lead to see this game out. And there's a steal from Ramos.
Ramos with a steal. Bringing it up the court. Gets around the defense. And charge? May have been a charge on the play.
Foul by the 14.
Foul. Oh, foul on 14.
Yeah.
Blocking foul, I assume. Number 30, Nevaeh Roller with the inbounds play to Michelle Oliveira.
I mean, Blue Devils can kill the clock here. They don't need to press.
Yeah. Nevaeh Ramos tries to get something going. Back to Michelle Oliveira.
Roller just about gets it with her height.
Roller gets in there.
She gets the foul, going for the shot. Yeah. Foul by the 12, I think. Dentico. Most of the fouls pretty spread out between Rhinebeck's players. If those numbers are accurate on the board, it's 2-2-2-1-1, so pretty even. Not too many fouls committed. Ellenville's number 10, Ramos, has 4. The rest only have 1s or 2s, or 0 in the case of number 4. And Ramos with the quick rebound, quick thinking. They're in the double bonus now. 38-23, they lead. Nice steal by Roller. She holds the ball up. Can't quite find the teammate fast enough before maybe drawing a foul. 14 again.
Number 21 for Ellenville has been absolutely dominating with 15 points in this one.
I think the foul was on Roller, and because Ellenville's in the bonus now, Roller will go to the line, even though she was not making a shot attempt. So Roller to extend the lead. Sinks it.
Big shot for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, 16-point lead. And this is the composure Blue Devils need to show to see out this game. Makes her second one. 2 for 2, Roller just then. They lead by 17. So, the 2 minutes remaining, they should be able to see this out, Blue Devils. But credit to Rhinebeck for hustling. Nice play by the 10. Quick footwork.
That is 2 points.
Yep,
for the
nice.
Hawks.
Nice offense there. Putting that one together. Ramos with a floating pass to Harrington. The pass back is intercepted by Lentico. .25 jump shot, nice. Well, it's posted up. Did really nice there. 40-27. Rhinebeck's offense continues to improve this half. It's just going to be a little bit too little, too late. Harrington holds her hands up as if to say that was an accident. She didn't quite mean that the way it happened, but it's going to count nonetheless.
Nice finish by Tawana Harrington.
Yeah, Blue Devils up by 15. Timeout. Just for subs. That means a short timeout if it's a timeout just for subs, I'm guessing. Only less than a minute remaining in this game, 51 seconds. Ellenville with a comfortable lead. It wasn't always that comfortable. So at one point it was a 20-point lead. That was when it was at its most comfortable. But then Rhinebeck, let's give them a huge amount of credit for really digging deep in the second half and pulling up some really good offense to really just make sure Ellenville did not sit comfortably.
They started with only 2 points in the first quarter. And to score almost 30.
Schaub back to the 2. 2 gets it back under control. Now they've got a couple subs on Blue Devils for the final minute. But we mentioned Ellenville probably want to bring these subs on a lot earlier when they were up by 20, and that's just not how the game went. Ramos, 25 seconds remaining, pushes it down the court.
Wow.
Makes it 44-27.
Rhinebeck with 2 points to add to their 27, makes it 29.
Yeah, and
that's going to be all for this one.
That should be your final score.
44-29, Ellenville taking this W. Solid game.
Solid game of basketball, you're right. As it looked like it was going to be pretty much a one-way game after the first half. Ellenville doing a lot better than Rhinebeck on the offense. But we were surprised, and pleasantly so. That made for a much more entertaining finish to the game than it could have been. A great third quarter from Rhinebeck to really put the pressure on the Blue Devils, and just not enough from them.
Ellenville, that's their second win season.
Second win of the season for the Blue Devils. So as we see the handshakes, we're going to sign off for the evening. I want to say a huge thank you to my co-host tonight, Jonah, and a big shout out to Victor on the camera. This has been Mr. Buckler signing off until the next game, which should be tomorrow's home game with the boys. So tune in for that tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you for the next game.